What's up? Welcome back, my friends, to Grayling Input TV. This is your host, Christopher Michael Cooper, certified graphic design specialist, and also I specialize in logo and brand design. I also do other design work, but I am CEO of This Life Is Not Pretend Grayling Designs, www.thislifeisnotpretendgraylingdesigns.com. You could check out my enhanced portfolio and my website link in the description below. So let's get started on this video, and please subscribe and like. Any likes and any subscribers would greatly be appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, let's get started on this video. This video is the complete guide to market research. In my 3-hour study, I unlocked the complete guide to market research, which could really greatly help any business that you have, any startup business you have, or any graphic design business you want to start. This is very helpful. This is a really good video and good study, and I unlocked the secrets to the complete guide on market research, excuse me. Anyways, let's get started. Market research is required for all small businesses on a regular basis. It ensures you keep track of your market for your niche. It means looking at the market for your products and services. How big is the market? Where do you fit? Who are your competitors, and what prices do they charge? Compare and contrast. Market research helps you understand what your competitive position is in the marketplace, which lessens the risk of competitors beating you and helps you make better decisions in your business. 5 different areas of market research. Number 1, products. Number 2, customers. Number 3, pricing. Number 4, promotion. And number 5 would be distribution. These are key. Areas of market research explained. Product research is examining your selling and how it compares with similar products in the market. Example, you need to ask or find out what features, advantages, and benefits your products and services are compared to your competitors. That's a really big factor in market research, to tell you what. So, during product research, you may uncover what kind of market share you get, and you might discover new technologies for your niche products and services. I'm not kidding you. This is the secret of market research unlocked. Alright, enough of that craziness. Customer research examines who your customers are and numbers that might buy your products. Break down your customers into target niches, such as age, geographical location, and income. Is how you would break that down. Examine how loyal your customers are to your certain niche, product, and service. What makes them change to your product or service rather than somebody else's? Survey customers. Compare after-sales service. Do pricing research. Look at discounts of competitors in the field that your business is in. Do promotion research, which looks at your budget and what you're going to spend on promotions. Is some examples. Here's some more examples. Online advertising, exhibitions, conferences, public relations, publicity, sponsorship are some of the areas to do your promotion research, which looks at your budget and what you are going to spend on promotions. That is key. Compare that to what your competitors appear to be spending, and this is a big factor in market research. So you need to advertise as much as you can. Compare your marketing activity with your competitors' marketing activity. How do they advertise? How do they promote and how often? What products they most often promote is an important thing to compare and contrast with your competitor, especially when you're really getting into the market research, because market research is very important for any business, and you want to get the market research done and your business plan, your mission statement, all that done before you start a new company, or your company is not going to hold together and it's going to fail. So the question is, in what ways are you the same or different from your competitors? Distribution research, which examines how you get your products and services to market, either direct or indirect channels, and distribution, it may be both, is very important when you're conducting a market research project for your company. Take good notes is a good tip. There may be things that you know or don't know, so take really good notes. I would suggest doing college level notes, If you're not doing notes at a college level when you're doing market research, then maybe you should go get an education on it, because it will really help you out. So, how do you undertake all this research, one may ask? Number one, internal research. Research within your business. Put it into a laptop and a spreadsheet. External research. Number two, like internet, books, literature, chambers of commerce, market databases, Bureau of Libraries, government agencies connected to business, technical data, magazines, newspapers, graphic design, and jewelry associations, also colleges and universities. I'll have a complete list of this at the end of this video. And I'll also include that in the descriptions below. So, field research. Number 3. Go out into the public and do observations, experiments, questions, and surveys. Observation is going to a business and observe what customers buy. You could even pay attention at your workplace. That is a very big tip I could give you. Experiments may be a free test, product, package, or service, like test products. Like, for example, I know Taco Bell likes to test certain foods a lot, and it's limited time. Limited time foods and beverages and stuff like that are usually test products. So, experiments, maybe if, like I said, those are experiments that Taco Bell and all these companies are doing to test products. Questions, questionnaires, and surveys, make sure you get them professionally made, are a big thing you can use to undertake the market research. Market research is not expensive if you do it yourself, but it is time consuming. So maybe you would want to get some funds and hire some people or an agency to take over for you when you start getting in loads of business. Quick market research, which is where you invite your top 10 customers for coffee or party and ask questions as a group or each person individually. Hell, you could record it on camera for your YouTube channel like The Process does. Check them out. Those guys are great. Quantitative research means quantity. You have to have research products bigger to provide reliable info that you can fall back on. Qualitative research, means quality involves researching customers and their emotions. You need to know the differences between quantitative research and qualitative research. That's very important. Market research needs to be budgeted into your financial forecast, because much of it can be done free if you do it yourself. If you have the money, like I said, hire a pro market research agency. They usually charge $5,000 or more. And spend time with agencies and be smart and choose smartly. Or you can hire a freelance market research from a university or online. So, like I said, if your business becomes too time consuming to conduct market research all on your own, or if you're inexperienced and don't know how to conduct proper market research that's correct and true to the facts, then I suggest maybe getting a loan or a line of credit and a loan and hiring these individuals. Or if you have the money, you might want to do it that way. So for startup businesses, market research is absolutely necessary because readers of a business plan need to see that you've done your homework. They need to see that your projected figures in your cash flow and profit statements must be based upon good market research. It's true and actual statistics. Important, if you don't do market research before you start your business has a lot better chance of failing than if you did your market research and did your homework. Leverage using universities for market research. Ask the professors at your local universities or colleges, and ask them like this: I am working on my business idea and I would love to have your students do a project that they can work on for market research, and I may be able to hire them, or I may be able to be a great reference for them. Most university professors would okay this. Hire people from Upwork.com or sites like this. You could hire a freelance market researcher for $5. Like even Fiverr might do that. I'm not sure exactly. You might want to check into that. I'm not big on Fiverr, but maybe. Hire people from Upwork.com. Like I said, Upwork.com is way good site compared to Fiverr for this field. Find business founders that are successful and interview them and get info from them. Hell, you might even find a mentor. Market research is conducted using one of 3 different styles. Exploratory, which is research intended to help understand fundamental information about the topic at hand. Descriptive, which is research intended to help describe something about a population using stats and quantity and charts. Casual, number 3, research is intended to show cause and effect. Often we use these styles in a progression, but there is not a set order for how to use these 3 different styles to conduct market research. Things you must have or do in place for a business to survive or succeed. Number 1, a strong product. Number 2, good cash flow managing. Number 3, strong market research. Number 4, strong business plan. Number 5, market understanding of your niche and field. Number 6, an income, a steady one. Number 7, constant and good advertising. 8, good and efficient budgeting and management. And wow, 8 represents the number of prosperity. Good market research reports should include: number 1, content and industry background on your competitors. Number 2, detailed market data and charts on your competitors. Number 3, competitor information. Number 4, trend analysis. Google what it is if unsure. Hint, hint. Good market research questions to answer and include in your report are: number 1, how many customers? Number 2, market value. Number 3, cost price. And number 4, likely gross profit. Number 5, how many must you sell? Number 6, a realistic number. And number 7, market saturated. If you do market research yourself, avoid and beware of inappropriate and inaccurate data. Make sure everything's up to date. Enhance your business plans and niche markets. Tip: ask all market research questions on Quora. I came up with that idea myself and it has been working awesome. So also use any source that you can find. Don't just stop at Quora. Look carefully at your competition. How much competition is the market? Number 1, how much competition? Number 2, is the market dominate? Number 3, what are the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors? Number 4, what is the scope of competitors in your market? Number 5, how profitable are you compared to your competitors? Number 6, what types of problems do your competitors face? And number 7, what can you offer your customers that your competitors do not? Do demographical research on who your customers are, because getting customers is what business is all about. Research their age, gender, marital status, religion, ethnicity, and where do they live. Research economic status, do they already have, and by now and how, issues with your competition and like about your competition. How much are they paying? What do they do for a living? What are their lifestyles, and what are people's opinion about your niche? How will they buy for you, and how will you tell people about your product or services? How can you and your business do this? How can you offer something to customers that your competition don't? How can you exceed customers' expectations? How can you do customer retention research? How can you offer a guarantee with your business? How can you find best advertising routes that are available to you? And let me tell you, the biggest platform for online advertising, I know this from experience and from my knowledge and from my education, is the internet. Internet advertising is the biggest used platform by statistic. Right now, technology is getting great, I was going to say. Technology is getting so much better, I can't wait to see what happens with advertising in the future. Online advertising, like I said, is the biggest platform used to advertise a business. Alright. Tip. Get the Degree app. That might help you out tremendously. So, market research will ensure your company's success. You can use social media and social media groups for market research as well. Marketing research is all about understanding people and how to use your business to solve someone's problem. How can I get people to buy my services or product in a way that none of my competitors do? Keep research simple, but make it have quantity, and make sure all facts and info is documented and true and up to date. No personal opinions ever in proper market research. You will never, I recommend that you never write any personal opinions and include those in your market research. That is the biggest rule with market research that I learned. Very, very important. What to know. 1. Why people buy your services or product. Number 2. Use as many ways to find data. Number 3. All business needs to come from legitimate sources to use. All business need to use market research, and it needs to come from legitimate sources that are correct and up to date. Read these books about market research. Number 1, Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely, and Blue Ocean Strategy. And number 3, Influence by Robert B. Sheldon. And number 4, Buyer Personas by Adele Pavella. And number 5, Marketing Research. I don't know who the author is of that book. Number 6, 7 Summits of Marketing Research by Jeff, which is available for free if you can find that ebook online. I don't have the reference for that. I apologize. The definition of market research is: market research is a process of gathering, analyzing, and interpreting raw data about target market product or service, competitors, and about past, present, and potential consumers, clients, to derive usable business information. Learning about psychology using psychology techniques can greatly help you understand the consumer with market research. That is a key tip. That is a big tip that I learned. The complete list of where to conduct market research, I will leave that in the descriptions below. Let's move on. There are 2 types of market research used. Number 1, primary. Qualitative research, which means group research, and quantitative research, which means surveys and observations. And the uses of qualitative and quantitative research is: number 1, first-hand data. Number 2, tailored to companies' needs. Number 3, up to date. Number 4, time consuming to collect. And number 5, expensive to collect. These are true points and true statistics about quantitative and qualitative research. Number 2 is secondary market research, which is the second type, which is internal sources, which is internal sales data. External sources, which is agency research. About and uses of internal and external sources is number 1, data already exists. Number 2, not specific to companies' needs. Number 3, may be outdated. And number 4, quick to collect. Number 5, cheaper to collect. I did say get up-to-date information, but it's also a very good fact known with market research. Always collect everything you can. Like I said, make it about quantity. Research the past statistics too, and compare and contrast the past statistics with up-to-date statistics as well. Very important, make sure all market research data is up to date. I can't stress that fact enough. About market research, if you're going to bring in clients and actually sell your products and services to clients, that keep in mind that tip. Anyways, until next time, I'm Christopher Michael Cooper from Grayling Imprint TV, CEO of This Life Is Not Pretend, Grayling Design. You can check out www.thislifeisnotpretendgraylingdesign.com, and you can see my Behance portfolio in the descriptions below. I offer quality graphic design services and packages. I mostly specialize in logo design and branding. Peace.